All right, I wanted to make a video talking about Microsoft going into 2018 and what I feel like they need to do to really kind of dig themselves out of the hole that they put themselves in. And then it's funny, the day I wanted to record it, we get news that the Gears of War developers, the Coalition, they're working on a new Xbox IP with Storylab. And that was actually one of the things that I wanted to talk about, was Microsoft branching out and allowing these developers to work on other franchises, kind of similar to how Sony is doing it with Guerrilla Games. They came out, they made a hit with Horizon. Microsoft needs to start branching out. Instead of getting the Gears, the Halo, and the Forza, they need to start promoting more games and a more expansive library. But then I get super excited when I read this article, and then 3 hours ago, or about 4 hours ago, Microsoft comes out and says that the Coalition is exclusively focused on Gears of War. So they just completely kill that rumor. A lot of people are questioning the actual validity of Microsoft saying that, if they're just trying to hide it, just because based on how the websites were updated on Story Labs, they kind of said Story Labs was working with the Coalition on this new IP, so it's kind of weird. But at this point in time, what we have is a lot of weird questions for Microsoft. Why they canceled Fable, why they canceled Scalebound. Sea of Thieves just seemingly isn't coming out. Apparently it's coming out soon. We have Crackdown 3, which at this point in time, I don't even know why they're even still kind of half-ass promoting it. The game was built around this idea of cloud technology, and Microsoft pretty much made that whole system up to kind of give an excuse as to why the PlayStation 4 was a powerful console and more powerful than the Xbox. They said they had this cloud computing technology with Crackdown that it never exists. We've never seen it. We've never seen it utilized, and now Crackdown is just nowhere in sight. And we have all of these games that are canceled, and a lot of franchises that were kind of just waiting to come back or be made, and we have nothing. Microsoft in 2018 needs to focus on games. That's all they need to do right now, is just focus on making fucking games. Stop everything else you are doing. And as I'm reading articles, I'm seeing Microsoft is working on a new Xbox career system with levels and avatar loot crate. Just stop. Fucking end it. Stop everything else you were doing and focus on making games to play. Because honestly, your only exclusive in recent memory is Battlegrounds, and we all know how that launched. And it's funny, at the beginning of the video, I said you guys got to stop focusing on the Forza, the Halo, the Gears, but I feel like at this point, we got Halo back in, what, 2015? I think we need a new one coming into the fray at this point, and I feel like you guys need to have like a hands-on discussion with 343 about revitalizing that franchise. If Halo is going to be your flagship, and that's what you still want, is this trifecta of franchises, you really need to bring Halo back to its roots. Bring it back to the days of Halo 2 and the days of Halo 3, and you need to reel in 343 a little bit and tell them to stop fucking up the franchise. Gears, I actually enjoyed Gears 4. I bought it on PC, and I actually couldn't finish it because the game was like literally corrupt, and I remember downloading it back then. It was just a pain in the fucking ass to deal with on PC. Gears was a good game. Unfortunately, the competitive scene for Gears isn't really as big as it used to be. They still have tournaments every now and again, but it's just not as big. Same with Halo. Halo should be a lot bigger at this point. Halo should be dominating in terms of console FPS, but it's just not, and that's because Halo 5 was kind of shit. Like, the multiplayer was good, but the whole 343 takeover over Bungie moving to Destiny, I don't know. Halo just, it's kind of lost its way. Well, at the same time, we have rumors circulating that Fable 4 is being made. So I guess it kind of begs the question, why did you shut down Fable Legends, and why did you can Lionhead Studios to now bring in, now this is all rumor, of course, but the rumor is that they're bringing in the UK developer Playground Games, which are the guys who did the Forza Horizon spin-off series. Now, good developers, but it's a very weird decision to me. I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm not saying the game is going to be the game hasn't even been fucking announced yet, but it just seems weird that you would literally kill a project made by Lionhead to then bring it back from a completely different developer that hasn't done a game like this, as far as I know. Very strange to me. Another Microsoft-esque choice. You'd rather can Fable and Scalebound and pay for exclusivity of Battlegrounds. I mean, I don't know. It's fucking weird to me. But I honestly feel like if we're going into E3 this year, Microsoft needs to bring absolute thunder with their games. They need to put on a press conference like Sony did last year and the year before, where they literally, they started off, they have music, and then it's just game after game after game after game. And the thing about this is you guys haven't dropped anything huge in years, which means these games that are hopefully being developed, like a Halo 6, Crackdown, Gears 5, like if you guys are bringing that shit, we should get some release dates as well. Because I'll be honest with you guys, looking at 2018, we have Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, and Crackdown, I guess. And we don't even know if Crackdown's coming out this year. There's not a lot. There's just every year there's not a lot for Xbox. Like, it's pretty bad that I literally gave the Switch so much shit last year for having a very terrible launch lineup, and the Switch still launched more games than the Xbox did in terms of like AAA, like the big console seller games. The Switch had more last year, which is crazy. I really don't think I'm off the mark on this. I really, like I'm saying, I feel like they need to start focusing just on games, man. Just start bringing games. Stop worrying about everything else in the industry. You just need, all people are asking for right now. You just dropped the Scorpio, the Xbox One X. You have to put fucking games on it and not backwards compatible. You need to have new IPs. You need to have new sequels. You need to have everything that people can actually fucking play and utilize. I don't want to see a fucking conference about Anthem. I don't want to see a conference about Forza and games that are already fucking out. You need to just bring the heat this year. And I really don't know if they're going to do it. I have absolutely no faith in Microsoft. I feel like they realize that they've already lost the console war and they're just kind of fucking giving it up. Like, you have a new console, but there's no exclusives to even, like, warrant purchasing the fucking thing. And I know a lot of people don't think exclusives should matter. I'm sorry, this is business. Exclusives absolutely matter. Like, you need to be able to sell your console, and you need to incentivize people to purchase that brand. And Microsoft isn't doing it at all, which is very strange to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. My name is Bigfry. Thank you guys for watching. And if you guys made it this far in the video, use the keyword Xbox One X in your comment down below. That lets me know you guys made it to the end of the video. And if you guys want to check out the Patreon, all the social medias, all the links are down below, guys. Shout out to the subscribers. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one.